Good morning, guys, and I am here for a little bit of Cup of Joe, and I'm going to be streaming this Cup of Joe to you guys live on the Pilot TV, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/Pilot TV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both YouTube Live and Twitch, so hopefully you guys are checking those ones out as we try and give out some really great jackpots today. But we got some locations that just are going to be getting the streams on some Pilot TVs. We love sending out those Pilot TVs, and the new locations that just got those Pilot TVs are Thumper's Pond Resort, the Woodshed Bar and Grill, the Dugout Bar and Grill Dent, Silver Moon Lodge, Starbuck VFW, Super Bowl, Hay Creek Campground, and many, many more getting those Pilot TVs as we just keep on going throughout this season 12. But in this week, we do have a lot of great jackpots, and we're going to highlight some of those jackpots today as we got that Vikings bingo getting started off, only 25 cents a card, and if you win it in 52 balls or less, you'll be taking home $2,437. We also have those game day bingo games that come right after that Vikings bingo, where there are two different highlight jackpots in that game. There's a mega prize where you could take home $41,546 if you win it in 49 balls or less. A huge jackpot that is definitely in line to be won as it just keeps on growing. But the jackpot that's even has a higher probability of going out is the major prize. It's sitting at $7,014 that you could take home in that game. And you could take it home in 56 balls or less. Both of those prizes looking really, really great during that game day bingo. Only 50 cents a card. That Skull bingo that comes right after that happy hour bingo comes to you guys from 6 all the way till 10. The coverall prize has been growing for a while now and is at $36,771. You could take home in 50 balls or less. So make sure you guys are coming out for all of today's bingo as there's definitely some nice prizes. But speaking of nice prizes, we did have some really good jackpots go out over this past weekend. And to get our weekend started off on Friday, we had RJM over at the Riverside Inn in Holly taking home $753. Then we had Pugsley over at Kathy's Pub taking home $607. Also on that Friday, we had DJ 249 over at Junction Bowl taking home $621. And then the final jackpot that went out on that Friday, it went out to Booney over at Niswa Legion, taking home $673. Good job to all of our winners on that Friday. And Friday, usually a hot day for jackpots, but they paled in comparison to the next 2 days, as Saturday and Sunday, we saw 7 jackpots go out. Saturday, we had JB over at Friendly Buffalo, taking home $642. Then we had Jim Rocks on that Saturday over at Eagles Elk River, taking home $660. Then $735 went out to Nelly over at the Wild Bill's Sports Saloon in Blaine. Then on that Saturday, we had one of our largest jackpots go out, $7,192. And that jackpot went out to Big John over at the Municipal Liquor Store Akeley. But that wasn't the only jackpot won over at the Municipal Liquor Store Akeley, as also on Saturday, we had Seal Coat taking home $1,354. Definitely some great stuff on that Saturday for the Municipal Liquor Store Akeley. But also on Saturday, we had Trash Can over at the Gas Can Bar and Grill taking home $1,196. And the final jackpot that went out on that Saturday went out to Turbo Love over at Spinners, taking home $853. Now to get into our Sunday jackpots, And the first one that went out on that Sunday went out to Real Funk over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, taking home $799. I hope that was the Real Funk, as he's a great player over at that Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. Also on that Sunday, we had Goose 22 over at the Buffalo House, taking home $2,430. Then we had Gamick over at the Log Cabin Bar in Emily, taking home $645. Then $918 went out to Tom over at McHugh's Grill and Bar. Really nice jackpot. But we still have the largest jackpot to go over, as over at the Chanticleer Pizza in Coon Rapids, we had Brighton taking home $7,234, the largest jackpot of the entire weekend, and we'll be talking about them all week long. But the final jackpot that ended up going out this weekend went out to Broken over at Talvin 13, taking home $1,305. Good job to all you players. Hopefully adding a little bit of cash to maybe a little bit of Black Friday shopping happening this weekend. Should be some really great stuff. But we have a really great new E-Tab game that just got released. It's called Van Gogh Dough. You guys can even check out the gallery bonus round to see if you can win some really big prizes. It's super fun. Picking out a different painting in that gallery bonus round is a blast. We do just have about 20 minutes before we get into a little bit of Vikings bingo. So hopefully you guys are getting ready for that, as I'm going to be checking in with the weather over in St. Cloud, Minnesota. And it looks to be sunny to partly cloudy with a high of 29 degrees, winds north to northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Great stuff, as it's going to be a chillier day, a day where you can stay inside and play a little bit of pilot games. And that will continue on into the night, as it's going to be cloudy sky, partly cloudy skies early that will give way to cloudy skies late. Low of 15 degrees with winds light and variable throughout the entirety of the night. So make sure you guys are staying inside, staying warm, playing a little bit of pilot games, and that's going to get started right at 12 o'clock with our live bingo, and that'll be run from 12 to 1. Our Vikings bingo, only 25 cents a card to take home $2,437. Now, you can take home that great prize, but even if you take home a must-go prize or just one of those great line and large M's, you could be earning some points towards our lunchtime bingo standings, which we like to call the Twiking Zone. And right now in 10th place, we got Red over at American Legion Fridley with 113,000 points. With 122,000 points in 9th place, we got Caribou over at Cooper's Restaurant. 8th place is T-Bone over at Poppers with 142,000 points. With 148,000 points in 7th place, we got Tez over at Poppers. 6th place is Kirby over at American Legion Fridley with 155,000 points. With 222,000 points in 5th place, we got Sinbop over at Corky's Bar South Haven. Then in 4th place, we got Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 227,000 points. With 251,000 points in 3rd place, we got Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven. 2nd place is Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine with 271,000 points. And with a crazy lead right now in 1st place, we got Mikey Wins over at Steve O's with 370,000 points. Good job to all those players killing it during those lunchtime bingo games. Now on to the location side of these standings. Getting bumped back just this past weekend from 9th into 10th, we got Lakefront Bar in La Center with 170,000 points. With 175,000 points in 9th place, moving up from 10th, we got Steve O's in Crystal. Good job moving up, Steve O's. 8th place is Halfley's Bar in Richmond with 184,000 points. With 197,000 points in 7th place, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. Getting bumped back from 5th into 6th, we got Our Place on 3rd in Faribault with 301,000 points. With 312,000 points in 5th place, moving up from 6th, we got VFW Blaine. 4th place is Poppers in Virginia with 449,000 points. With 476,000 points in 3rd place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven. 2nd place is American Legion Fridley with 578,000 points. And with 648,000 points, a great lead on these standings in 1st place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park. Definitely a big lead, but American Legion Fridley has not let them build on that lead for a little bit, and they keep on creeping a little bit closer. We'll see if that becomes a race by the end of this season. But if you guys want to not be a part of those crazy races during our live bingo, you can go just head over and play a little bit of relaxing E-Tab action. We got a bunch of different E-Tabs that you can choose from and play anytime and win prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5 with awesome bonus and free play rounds in those games. You'll definitely want to check them out. One of my favorite E-Tab games is a little bit of Diesel Freaks. It's got some goo monsters, it's got some crazy roads, it's super fun stuff and super fun graphics, and you can find whichever one is your favorite on those iPads wherever you like to play pilot games. But we do have a great live bingo that stretches throughout all of today. I only talked about the Vikings bingo that runs from 12 to 1, but right from 1 all the way till 4, we got game day bingo, the 50-cent card edition. There's 3 different jackpots that are looking really good. We highlighted 2 of them, the mega prize of $41,000 you can take home in 49 balls or less, and the major prize of $7,000 you can take home in 56 balls or less. But the minor prize will be a large prize as well, as it's at $418 you could take home in 52 balls or less. And the rules of this game day bingo means that that minor will be going out quickly, as every game it clicks up 2 balls, so it'll be growing very, very quickly until it goes out and reverts back to 52 balls or less. Now, if any of those jackpots don't go out, like that major or that mega, you can have more opportunities during our happy hour bingo. Our happy hour will get started right at 4 p.m. with a little bit of lucky 4 bingo action where you'll have an opportunity at $45,852. After that, you get into a bunch of games of game day bingo where those prizes that you didn't win during that 1 to 4 time will be growing and rolling over to that 4 to 6 time. Well, hopefully we can give out that mega, major, and minor prize. That minor prize will stay that same thing where every single game it clicks up 2 balls until it goes out. And that we'll play those games until we play that final game of Lucky 4 Bingo at 6 p.m. where if we didn't give out that 45 grand jackpot at 4 p.m., we'll have another opportunity at 6 p.m. After that, you get into Skull Bingo that runs from 6 all the way till 10. There's a coverall of $36,771 you can take home in 50 balls or less. A large frame of $1,680 you can take home in 43 balls or less. And a line prize of $359 you can take home in 10 balls or less. Definitely some great stuff in that Skull Bingo. But we will be interrupting that Skull Bingo for a few of these great specialty nights. The next one up is tomorrow night, and that's a MegaSota game night. It starts at 6:40 every single Tuesday, and we're going to be trying to give out a great grand finale jackpot jungle prize of $51,977. You guys just got to win it in 54 balls or less. Should be a great stuff. So make sure you guys are coming out this upcoming Tuesday to take home a great prize. But the following night is another specialty night, as it's a Wild Wednesday. It runs from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. Now, this will be unhosted, but you should be able to have a lot of fun taking home a lot of prizes. And then our final specialty night is our Vikings game day. We will not have a Vikings game day this week, as their game will be this Thursday during Thanksgiving, where we will be the Pilot TV crew will be enjoying a few meals with their family. But you guys can have a lot of fun playing some Vikings themed game if you're out during that time on that Thursday. And if you guys want to earn points on those specialty nights, you guys can sign up at pgl.world and become a member of our league. PGL players compete for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has a lot of great information in it. All you got to do is get signed up at pgl.world today. Some players who just recently got signed up are Disco Funk, Kelly, Crazy C, Mama P, Dean Amy, Paul, Littlefoot, Sherbert, Janet 46, Nick 15373, G Nick, Mighty Joe Young, T Mills 88, J Guns 03, Manaf 18, Roland 59, J Haycraft, Ba Bowie, and Flash Goff. Good job to all those players getting signed up at pgl.world. And we actually saw one of those players end up getting a win in our Player Connect app, SportsLink, earning a few PGL points to their standings. Good job, J Haycraft. But speaking of PGL points, we have players that have been all over the board in these PGL standings, and this is how they sit right now. 10th place, it's Big Dog over at Charlie Sports Bar and Grill with 874,000 points. With 885,000 points in 9th place, we got Sarah Honey at VFW Austin. 8th place is Nixon at VFW Roseville with 944,000 points. With 971,000 points in 7th place, we got Panda over at the Roadside. 6th place is Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 1,006,000 points. With 1,026,000 points in 5th place, we got Bergar over at Southtown Lanes. 4th place is Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill with 1,058,000 points. With 1,091,000 points in 3rd place, we got Devoided over at the Roadside. 2nd place is Chapster over at Moe's with 1,169,000 points. And with 1,462,000 points in first place, we got Forget You D over at VFW Austin. Good job to all those players killing it on our PGL nights. Now onto the locations that have been boosted up by these great players playing at their places. In 10th place, we got the Miltona Liquor Store with 2,630,000 points. With 2,689,000 points in 9th place, we got VFW Austin. 8th place is Corner Bar and Grill Winstead with 2,833,000 points. With 2,840,000 points in 7th place, we got LJ's in Miltona. 6th place is the Mabel Liquor Store with 2,981,000 points. With 3,270,000 points in 5th place, we got the Cabin Bar in Nicolette. 4th place is Poppers in Virginia with 3,556,000 points. With 3,624,000 points in 3rd place, we got VFW Northfield. 2nd place is the Friendly Buffalo in Big Lake with 3,708,000 points. And with a crazy lead so far in these PGL location standings, in 1st place, we got Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 4,753,000 points, over a 1,000,000 point lead for Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud. Good job to that location. But if you guys want to stay up to date with standings, event details and reminders, player picks, and so much more, you guys got to give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. It's as easy as searching up Pilot Games and then clicking on our logo. Also, if you look at the top of that Facebook page, you'll see a link. It's our link tree, and has links to bar locations, social media, and so much more. So make sure you guys are checking out all the options we have on Facebook. But before I leave you guys off to get into a little bit of Vikings bingo, which I'll be back to hopefully give out that great prize, I got to highlight a great player. And that's Brian over at the Chanticleer Pizza Maple Grove, who took home $7,234. And over at the Chanticleer Pizza Maple Grove, they were supporting the Maple Grove Lions Club. Their mission is to empower the Lions Club, volunteers, and partners to improve health and well-being, strengthen communities, and support those in need through humanitarian services, and grants that impact lives globally, and encourage peace and international understanding. Definitely some awesome stuff there. And just remember, as you guys are getting enrolled, that whenever you play Pilot Games, your community wins.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
There it is. 53 balls. Hey guys, and I'm here for a little bit of Vikings bingo. We got $2,467 on the line in just 50 seconds to get enrolled in this game. We'll be streaming a lot of these games live to you guys on the Pilot TV. Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both YouTube Live and Twitch, so hopefully you guys are checking those out so we can send you out some great luck. And some locations that are already going to be getting some luck are the Thumper Pond Resort, the Woodshed Bar and Grill, the Dugout Bar and Grill Den, the Silver Moon Lodge, Starbuck VFW, Super Bowl, and the Hay Creek Campground. Good job to all those locations getting Pilot TVs. Now, some players who just got some jackpots, and we gave out a lot of jackpots last week, 33 jackpots, and 484 jackpots total during this season 12, but 18 of those jackpots went out just this weekend. Friday got started off with a little RJM over at the Riverside Inn in Hawley, taking home $753. Then we had $607 go out to Pugsley over at Kathley's Pub. DJ249 over at Junction Bowl took home $621. $673 went out to Booney over at Niswa Legion. Then on Saturday, to get us started off, we had JB over at the Friendly Buffalo taking home $642. Then $660 went out to Jim Rocks over at Eagles Elk River. Nelly over at Wild Bill's Sports Saloon in Blaine took home $735. Then the second largest jackpot of the week went out to Big John over at the Municipal Liquor Store Akeley, taking home $7,192. Before I get into those next jackpot, the final few jackpots on that Saturday, we do have Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home that $3 large line prize. Now we're working on a $3 large M, as we already got you 6 balls away. But to continue on with Saturday, we had another one go out to Sealco over at the Municipal Liquor Store Akeley, taking home $1,354. Then Trash Can over at the Gas Can Bar and Grill took home $1,196. And the final jackpot to go out on that Saturday went out to Turbo Lover over at Spinner's Bar, taking home $852. Good job to all those winners on Friday and Saturday. We are still trying to give out this large M prize. Players are 5 balls away as we got Kirby, Yo-Yo, Don, Dano, and Nan getting after it. Now on to Sunday's jackpots. We had Real Funk over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards taking home $799. Goose 22 over at Buffalo House took home $2,430. $645 went out to Gamick over at the Log Cabin Bar in Emily. Tom over at McHugh's Grill and Bar took home $918, as $7,234 went out to Brian over at Chanticleer Pizza Maple Grove, the largest jackpot of the weekend. But we still have one more jackpot to go over, as the final jackpot to go out on that Sunday went out to Broken over at Tavern 13, taking home $1,305. Good job to all of our jackpot winners over this weekend, taking home a lot of cash, 18 jackpots total. But if you guys want to take some jackpots outside of our live bingo, you can check out our e-tabs. The newest e-tab is Van Gogh Dough. You guys can check it out on Facebook, a great preview of that. Or you can just check it out yourself and try out that gallery bonus round to see if you can win some great prizes. Like I said, that Van Gogh Dough preview is on that Facebook page. Before I talk more about our Facebook page, we do have Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven and Dano over at Double Wide taking home $3 on the large M, as Nan was able to get the hat trick on this one, getting that $5 coverall prize, getting a piece of each one of those prizes. Good job, Nan, as we're about to get enrolled into a game number 2 of Vikings Bingo. Hopefully you guys are getting enrolled and pressing play. But to continue on with our great bingo that we have in store for you guys, to get to know on all that great bingo that we have in store for you guys, you got to give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. Super easy. Just got to search up Pilot Games on that Facebook app. You'll be able to click on our logo. Then you'll be able to see weekly bingo schedules, event details, reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and so much more. You can also click on the website link, which is our link tree. It has links to bar locations, our socials, and more there as well. So hopefully you guys are checking out all the things that our Facebook has to offer. We do just have 2 minutes to get enrolled in this game number 2 of Vikings Bingo. Hopefully you guys are getting enrolled, as we got $2,454 on that jackpot, and it's only grown as more people get enrolled. We'll be getting after this Vikings Bingo prize from 12 all the way till 1 o'clock today, as it does every single day. Right after that, I'm going to be leaving off with you guys to head into a little bit of game day bingo. That runs from 1 all the way till 4, unhosted, where you guys got 3 different jackpots that are all looking prime to go out. The mega prize is sitting at $41,556 that you could take home in 49 balls or less. That major prize you could take home in 56 balls or less, and it is at $7,014. Then the minor prize, which grows so quickly, $418 available on that minor prize. You can take it home in 52 balls or less. And in every game, it clicks up 2 balls, meaning that it will be very doable very, very quickly. After that final game of game day bingo during that 1 to 4 time, you'll get into our happy hour bingo. That happens right at 4 o'clock as we play that first game of Lucky 4 bingo. You'll have an opportunity to take home $45,852 on that game in Lucky 4 bingo. And if it doesn't go out, you'll have another opportunity at 6 p.m. In between those 2 games, you'll have a bunch of games of game day bingo to play, where if any of those prizes didn't go out during that 1 to 4 time and they're just growing and rolling, you'll have more opportunities during 4 to 6. But after that final game of Lucky 4 bingo, and I leave you guys off, you guys will be getting into a little bit of skull bingo that runs from 6 all the way till 10. There's a coverall of $36,771 you guys can take home in 50 balls or less. There's also a great large frame prize of $1,680 you could take home in 43 balls or less. And then the line prize is sitting at $359 you could take home in 10 balls or less. All looking really, really good for these games of Skull Bingo. And that Skull Bingo will be interrupted the next 2 nights as we got a MegaSota game night. Starts at 6:40 every single Tuesday, and a bunch of PGL points will be awarded there, as it will be a fun little broadcast crew, not Tony and Nikki, but one of our PilotTV crews out there trying to give out those PGL points and prizes, like that Jackpot Jungle Grand Finale, where you could take home $51,977 if you win it in 54 balls or less. Should be some really, really fun stuff. So hopefully you guys are coming out for MegaSota game night, as well as the following night, Wild Wednesday. Runs from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday, and that will be unhosted. No PilotTV will be there, but you guys could still take home those PGL points and prizes and see if you can boost yourself in those PGL standings. We do have a winner on this one, as we got Devin over at Holdingford Municipal Liquor Store taking home that $4 line prize. Now we're working on a $4 large M, as we got Simbob and Devin 6 balls away. We'll see if we can give ourselves a nice run up at that $2,484 coverall jackpot. We will not be having a Vikings game day specialty broadcast during that Vikings game this Thanksgiving on Thursday. Our PilotTV crew will be enjoying some food with some family. But if you guys want to come out and play some Vikings-themed game, those will still be running during that Thursday as our Vikings take on the Patriots, which should be some really, really fun stuff. We do have 30 balls dropped in this game, as we got players 5 balls away. Sinbob and Devin still leading the charge, trying to take home that $4 large M. We'll see who can get it, as No Show is joining up with them. And as you guys are finishing up this game, I'll get into our very first national day, and it's actually a world day. It's World Television Day. Every year on November 21st, World Television Day recognizes how TVs play a vital role in representing different issues that affect people. Yeah, TV has so many different uses for it. One, getting out the news. Other ways, just entertainment. There's a lot of different, some are just cooking so that you can learn how to cook a really good casserole. I don't know. There's lots of different ways to use TV, and so it's a huge useful thing for a lot of people. Now I'm going to ask Ben, as he is our my producer for this broadcast, what his favorite TV show of all time is, because I really actually don't know. Even though he is my brother, I am not 100% sure on what his favorite TV show is. I'm going to say my favorite TV show is going to be a little bit of probably Breaking Bad. I really enjoyed Breaking Bad. It's one of those shows that I could watch anytime and it would be really, really good. If I go for the